Hi, writers. The next box that you just received in the mail should have been the You've Got mailbox. The You've Got mailbox is all about writing letters. And at the start of our writer's guide, Emily and I wrote you a little note. It says, "Dear writer, isn't it exciting when you reach into the mailbox and discover a letter that is addressed to you? Opening the envelope can be like opening a present, and the words inside are the gift. This doesn't happen to you very often, you say? We understand. Letters in the mail aren't as common as they used to be. We are, after all, living in a world of email. But the best way to receive letters is to send them first. And this writer's box will help you to do just that. In return, we predict you'll gradually start to find more and more letters inside your mailbox addressed to you. Your friends and family will be so delighted by your letters, they will definitely want to write you back. Are you ready for a great mailbox adventure? Let's get started. Right on, Carrie and Emily. So this box is all about mailbox adventures. And we sent you lots of different ways that you can send letters to people that you love, maybe to people that you've never met, maybe people that you admire. So let's take a look at some of the things that are inside the box. One thing inside the box that might be kind of surprising to you is a little Frisbee. Now, believe it or not, if you put postage on a Frisbee, you can actually just toss it in the mail and send it to anyone you want. We also have, to go along with the Frisbee, a Sharpie. Using the Sharpie, go ahead and address your Frisbee to whoever it is you'd like to send it to, and then you could write a message on your Frisbee, like on the back. You could write a message like around the rim. You could decorate the Frisbee. This would be a really fun way that you could send a message in the mail. Another fun thing that we included in the box is a message in a bottle. Now we put paper inside it and we rolled it up really tight so it would fit in the bottle right now. But what you'll have to do is you'll have to open it up. You'll have to take out the paper, and it's a little tricky to get it out. You'll take it out, you'll unroll it, you'll write your message and tie it back up and stuff it back into the bottle. And we'll tell you, because it took us a little while, you'll have to get probably your mom or dad to help you with tying the string. Emily and I had to do it together. It took 2 people to roll this up and put it into the bottle for you. But you stick it into the bottle, you cork it up again, and then you'll use your Sharpie, and this is where you write the address. You'll put a stamp on it. You'll take it to the post office to make sure you have enough stamps. You'll put the stamp on it and you can send it away. And then can you imagine how cool to get this message in the bottle? If you don't want to mail it, this could also be something you could just like deliver and leave at someone's door. But use the Sharpie and write on the outside. Make sure you write who your letter is to. Oh, I was going to say one more thing about this. Oh, something else in your box is we left you a little notebook. Now this could be a notebook for writing stories if you want to, but something else you could do with this is you could use this little notebook for addresses. And you could put in here like some of your top people that you want to send letters to. If you have a best friend who moved away, this would be a place that you could put their address. You could put the address of your grandma and grandpa. You could put the address of a cousin. And then when you're getting ready to mail things, the addresses are right here for you. This is something that a lot of people use. It's called an address book. Right now, a lot of people, a lot of times we have it online. We use it on our computers, but it's fun to have your own address book that you can refer to and get the addresses from. Now, on the writer's guide for the editor's table, it talks about how to like abbreviate addresses. And there's actually little codes that you can use for making addresses a little bit shorter. You can look at that and you can practice right here writing your address, and then you can also use it to help you with putting all of the addresses in your address book. Okay, more in the box. We have a little stationery set for you, and there's a bunch of different, this might be the one that you received, but there's other like styles that you might have received, but this is the little stationery with the envelopes. And we tried to get stationery that has lines, because that's sometimes nice when you're writing a letter to have the lines right there to use. So here's for sending letters. We also sent you a blank card for sending letters. Notice that there is washi tape. Washi tape could be for decorating and making it a little more fun and interesting for people to receive your letters. You could put the washi tape even on your Frisbee. You could put the washi tape, like decorate your bottle a little bit with the washi tape. Washi tape is super fun, and you'll probably find even more cool ways to play around and use the washi tape. We also put in your box postcards. Postcards don't need envelopes. All postcards need is the address and the message, and you put the message right there. On this postcard, we'll notice this one has decorations on it. This postcard is blank on the back. So whatever you write about here on your message, you could decorate and like add something to the front, which we thought would be pretty fun to have a blank postcard. All right, also notice that we have stickers, and a lot of you use your stickers. We know you have special places that you like to put the sticker of the month or sticker of the box, but there's also some other fun emoji stickers that you might want to use for decorating your letters and the different things that you're sending this month. Okay, also on your writer's guide, this writer's guide, remember there's holes in the writer's guide because we want you to keep your writer's guide together in a binder where you have all of your resources. You're building a writer's toolbox. Every box, when you get something, you add to your box, and you're building up lots of different ideas and lots of different tools you could use. It talks about, in the focus lesson, about really zooming in when you're writing a letter. And zooming in means instead of writing about everything, you zoom in and you tell like a small story. You tell a little moment. I just got back from a trip to Hawaii that I went to with my husband. And in the postcards that I sent to my daughters, here's actually one of the postcards I brought home from my trip. Instead of writing, Hawaii was a blast, Hawaii was awesome, I decided to zoom in and write about a little small moment. And I said, Dear Anna, today in Hawaii, I saw a seal laying on the beach, and the seal was not even moving. And surprisingly, that's what they do. They like to lay in the sun. And there was a guy there who was wearing a t-shirt that says, I'm a seal dad. And he was a man who just likes to go and protect this seal who likes to lay on the beach in Hawaii. Isn't that a crazy story? Writing about that little small moment is so much more interesting on this postcard than just saying Hawaii was a blast. Now, when you're writing your letters, you might think about that. Instead of saying school is going great or soccer is really hard, you might want to like zoom in and tell about one thing that happened at school, or talk about one soccer game, or just like one small moment. When we zoom in and write about the small moments, it's so much more interesting for the people that are reading our letters. Okay, another thing I wanted to talk about with the box is play break. Now remember, our play breaks are when you need a little break from writing and you want to just like let your brain kind of relax, and sometimes relaxing your brain is what helps you do a better job of thinking of more things to write about. So for the play break, we challenge you to have a lot of fun practicing your signature. And this special pen we've sent you has a whole bunch of colors, and we thought you'd have fun just signing your name in a whole bunch of different colors and like trying it out. Your signature is the thing that you use at the bottom of your letter to sign your name. And it's fun to play around with different ways. Maybe you do it all in capitals, or maybe you do it like in cursive, or maybe you write it in bubble letters. Try writing for your play break, writing your signature in lots of different ways and using lots of different colors. So we hope you have so much fun with this box. There are so many different ways to write and to play around. And oh, one more thing. We put a challenge on your card to do something called, let's see if I say the name right. Epistolary fiction. Epistolary fiction. I think that's how you say it. Epistolary fiction. Epistolary fiction is where you write a story all in letters. And that could be a really fun way. We have on the sticker prompts, there are some little letters that like jump you off and start you off in writing. You could make a whole story that's just in letters. So this one, for example, Dear Melvin, we enjoy living in your zoo, but we have a request. We want lemonade served with all of our meals. Yours truly, the monkeys. So then the next part could be Melvin writing, Dear monkeys. And then the monkeys could write back, Dear Melvin. And that, it could be fun to try writing a whole story just in letters. And we have sent a little list of some stories like that that you could check out from a library so you could see how other authors have tried this. And we are excited about this box. There's lots to do. And if you have any questions, please reach out to me or reach out to Emily. And you want to share anything with us, we would love to read any of your writing and lots of your letters. And we just wish you lots and lots of mail this month. So happy writing, everyone.